again. Today I want to show you guys how to make this super easy blanket that I think is perfect for making your first blanket, or if you're bored and let's just get to the video. For this project, you can use any yarn and a hook to match. Although the bigger the yarn and the bigger the hook, the bigger the blanket will get. The faster, the bigger, you'll be able to go faster, okay? So let's just get started. So first, you're going to want to make a slip knot, just like that, and then chain 4, okay? Chain 4, 2, 3, 4. Now, this is where it gets a little tricky. Remember that first chain we did? We are going to slip stitch into that. So we're going to take our hook, shove it through, grab the yarn, pull through. Why did we do that, you might ask? So that we have this itty bitty hole in the middle. That's what we're going to work into. It's going to be a little confusing at first, but I bet you guys will pick up a pattern. So first up, we're going to do chain 3, and this will act as a double crochet later. After you chain your 3 in that itty bitty hole we made, we're going to place 2 double crochets. Okay, if you don't know how to double crochet, I have a video on it, I'm pretty sure, from like a million years ago. It might be kind of embarrassing to watch, whatever. So do your 2 double crochets. Oh my gosh, there we go. Perfect. Then we're going to chain 2 from there. Chain 2. Next up, we're going to place 3 double crochets into the circle. Okay. 1. Should I fast forward this? I don't know. If you're, oh my gosh, I'm yelling. Sorry. Oh, just bear with me, okay? Come on. Okay, so we did our 3 double crochets there. It's kind of like a little side we have. See, it kind of looks like half a square right now. Okay. Then, once you finish that, we're going to chain 2. And we're going to work 3 more double crochets into that middle. I know, we're crazy. Oh my gosh. Settle down now. Settle down. Guys, crochet is supposed to be relaxing. Can you guys see me? Oh, sorry. Okay, no need to stress or get overworked, and just chillax, okay? We're doing this together. It's fine. Okay, perfect. So I have my 3 done. We're going to chain 2 again. Notice how we're doing clusters of 3 double crochets. I'm going to call them clusters. How about that? Okay, so we chained our 2. Let's place another cluster in the little circle there. Can you guys see? Oh my gosh, I am doing so bad with this camera work. I wish I had like a camera guy, but I'd be too nervous. Okay. La la la. Perfect. Look, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 clusters. Uh-oh, we're at the end here. No fear, no fear. We're going to chain 2 like we do. That kind of rhymed. Then, remember the chain 3 we did at the very beginning? We're going to slip stitch 1, 2, 3 chains up in the 3rd chain. We're going to slip stitch it like so. Okay, let me pause the video in case I mess up later. Okay, now we're going on to round 2. For round 2, this is how we start every single row. We're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to go a little bit backwards. We're going to go in this big back hole over here because we're not working through that little circle anymore. So this acts as a double crochet. So I'm going to place 2 double crochets in that hole behind me. Oh my gosh, that was so embarrassing. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. You're going to get it. You're going to get it. Okay. Perfect. So that's like a cluster. We want clusters. We love clusters here. Then, from now on, when we want to skip over... Okay, you know what? Ignore me. So, after that, chain 1. And look at this. This looks like a corner. Well, perfect. I'm going to show you how to make a corner. And you're going to make every corner like this for the rest of the time you make this blanket. So, we chained 1. For the corners, here's how it goes. We put a cluster. 3 double crochets into the big hole there. 3 double crochets into the big hole. Okay. Then we chain 2. 1, 2. Then we do another cluster in the same hole. Another set of 3 double crochets in the same hole. And then, hold on, give me a second now. Come on, I'm a human. I can only work so fast. You guys really pressure me. Look at that. Do you see that? It's a corner. So that's what all of our corners are going to be like. Then, every non-corner, we chain 1. Oh, look, we're going into another corner. So how about we'll do this corner together. Oh, you know what? Work a corner into here. Do your cluster, chain 2, and then a cluster. You guys know cluster means 3 double crochets in 1, right? Okay, I'm going to leave you be to finish that corner real fast. Okay, so I just finished that corner. I did the 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. Maybe I'll just stay with you. I just get nervous because I don't know if you guys want to hear me talk. Okay, so we finished that corner. So I'm going to chain 1. Oh, look at that. Another corner. So let's practice the corners together. Skip through if you know what you're doing. Okay, so I'm going to do 3 double crochets, 2, 3. And then we're at a corner. So I'm going to chain 2. And then in the same hole, do 3 double crochets again. I hope this makes sense to you. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm just yapping away. Okay, then, oh, see, this is what I wanted to stay with you guys. Look at this. This is our last side here. We have half of a corner here. Remember that first cluster we did? That's half of a corner. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to chain 1. And then in that big hole, I'm going to place 3 double crochets. Oh, you guys are going to be amazed. You guys are going to be amazed. So I'm doing my 3 double crochets. Now, look at this. This is almost a corner, but it's not connected. What do you think we're going to do? We're going to chain 2. Oh, come on. And then that original chain 3 we did at the beginning, you guessed it. In the 1, 2, 3... third chain, we're going to slip stitch. And that is the end of row 2. Okay, row 3, here we go. Remember, each time we start a new row, we chain 3. Then we work backwards. We go backwards. And we do 2 double crochets in the back hole. Okay, perfect. So that will be at the end, half of a corner. Now, every time we work on a hole that's not a corner, so here are the corners. Anytime we go to a hole that's not a corner, here's what we do. This is why we only chain 1. Chain 1, and then we just put a cluster of 3 in there. A cluster of 3? I meant 3 double crochets. Oh my gosh, you guys are driving me crazy. You guys are driving me nuts. Okay, so that was a side. That was not a corner, so I put 3 double crochets in there. Look at this. This is a corner, though. So I'm just going to chain 1, and then I'm going to do as I do on every corner, and then I'm going to put 3 double crochets. 3 double crochets, and then guess what comes next? Oh my, you guessed it. Chain 2, and then do 3 more double crochets. Because we're working in a corner. Do you guys think I crochet fast? I think I go pretty fast. Okay. Then, oh, guys, come on. I think you guys can do this. Okay, look at this next hole. That's not a corner. So what are we going to do? We're going to chain 1, and we're going to place 3 double crochets in there. Do, do, do. Okay, and then let's look at the next hole. Oh, that's a corner. So I'm going to chain 1, and then I'm going to do my little corner thing. Okay, I think you guys can do it. How about you guys go all the way around, and I'll meet you when we're at that awkward last part. Okay. So I just did my last cluster on my side there, and I'm going into that last awkward part. So I'm going to chain 1. I'm going to place 3 double crochets, and then don't forget what we do next. I mean, come on, like when you're doing it, there's going to be a big opening. There's going to be, like, it's not connected. So when something's not connected, we usually try to connect it, right? So 1, 2, 3, I'm going to slip stitch into the third chain up. Okay, and then you just keep, guys, you just keep repeating the pattern. So everywhere it's not a corner, you place a cluster. And then, I mean, you only have so many corners. There's only 4 corners. I think you guys know how to do it. You can do this forever and ever and ever and ever. You should probably switch colors and make it your own project. I'll show you what mine looks like, okay? I love making these so much. Look, I had to vacuum seal my blankets if they're taking up too much room. I'll open them up for you guys, though. Well, here's one I made. I think I made it for Valentine's Day. And look how big it is. Well, don't look at my outfit. Look how big it is compared to me. It probably only took me like 10 hours because it's really thick yarn. But that's a pretty nice one. Let me show you another one. Now, this is like my prized possession. This one probably took me like 24 hours because look at how tiny I mean, this is red heart yarn, y'all. Look how many clusters that is. I did like 1 million of them. I really just must have had nothing better to do. So, I mean, what can I say? What can I say? I'm not a crocheter. Well, thanks for watching. I really hope you go and try to make this blanket yourself. I think it's really fun, and I think you can watch TV while you do it, and it's a good time. And, well, to my subscribers, I love you. And then if I never see you again, I hope you have a good life.